Anyway, welcome back. This is Beers with the Boys, episode 6, 7, doesn't matter, whatever. We're back. I'm a little flustered, obviously.
Just take another shot.
It's
Just
called a
take
shit
another
show
damn
is
shot.
what you would call it.
I would give it a good old shit show rating out of 10. Oh boy, am I glad that I brought some Jello shots today.
I know, you sound like you need it. So,
Alright, we'll go through it again. For the first time. Hey, Landon, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
I'm drinking a peppermint schnapps, and I also included ginger beer.
Okay.
I'm trying not to drink as much tonight. I want to show up to work the next day fully sober and able to work, as I've not been able to the past few weeks.
You told me the other day you had a really bad hangover.
Oh yeah, I did. Really, really bad hangover.
How was that?
Which is why I was tempted not to drink today. But I figured.
You're fine.
What'd you say?
Said you can always take a day off. That's fine.
No, I feel like I gotta commit. I went to the bar the other night, and I told myself I was just gonna have one beer, and you know how that always goes. And I started off nice. So I get to the bar, and my brother's friend moved back to town, so it was nice to see him. And then someone was like, my brother had another friend that was there that they were chatting with. He's like, "Oh yeah, you want a beer?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'll just have like one beer. And he gives me like a fucking schooner, which is like the biggest fucking glass you could get. It's like, all right, there's my one beer. I guess I'm drinking. So it's fucking trying to down that. And then they're like, "Oh, let's do a shot. You want to do a shot?" I'm like, "Fuck. Okay, let's do a shot." Okay. So there's one shot down. And then get into a conversation. Some other stuff happens. And then they're like, "Okay, let's do another shot." We're trying to think about what other shot we should do, and then someone was like, I was like, "Oh, let's shoot Malort," and then someone was like, "Oh, you know what? Fuck Malort." I'm like, "Damn it," because I have a thing at that bar that whenever someone disses Malort, I gotta do a spite shot. Nice. So I did a spite shot of Malort, and then fuck, what else happened? I'm trying to piece it together still, and oh yeah, there's this girl. It was someone's friend that she was there, and she was hammered, and she was sitting next to me, and she was just like at that point I was like, I'm gonna back out and just start drinking water. And so I was like taking a few sips of water, trying to sober up again, and she was like, "Are you just drinking water right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to sober up. I had a little bit too much to drink. I'm trying to, kind of be responsible right now." And she goes, "Oh, that's actually a really smart thing. I'm like really, really fucked up right now. Can I have a sip of your water?" And first of all, this girl is very, very attractive. So my dumbass should have said, "No, it's a pandemic, so we need to be careful." And my fucking single fucking simping ass went, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So she took a sip of water. She goes, "Oh, hey, you guys have a drink with me. Have like a shot with me." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Thank you very much. I'm very, very flattered. I'm very thankful, but I'm gonna have to pass." And then the bartender walks up, and it's the bartender's friend, and the bartender, who is also very attractive, she was like, "Hey, can you do a shot for me for her?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll do a shot." Hands me like a fucking what was it? Like, it was called a New York something. I forgot what it was called, but it just turned out to be fucking a peach flavored, I don't know what the hell. And we fucking downed this thing. And she was like, "Thank you so much for doing a shot with me." And then I'm like, yeah, this, that. And then her and I are just chatting the entire time. And by the end, nothing happened. And then I ended the night with a shot of Jameson. And at that point, I couldn't walk by the time we got home, or when we got home. There's more stories about that.
So after all that, you still didn't get a nut, and also you probably didn't even get her number, did you?
No, I didn't. No, it was a very sad story. Yeah, she was like, apparently she already has a boyfriend. She told me she has a boyfriend. And then how I found out is I was like chatting with her some more, and then like she was like, yeah, that guy over there, or like this is like, yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember. Okay, she goes, yeah, that guy over there. She's like, he's very touchy feely, and then I was like, okay, if you want nothing to do with that, you can just pretend you're with me, and if anything happens, I'll try to protect you, I guess. Basically, is where I got to. But drunk me probably sounded more cool. Drunk me probably went, "Hey, if something goes wrong, I got your back." And then and then and then yeah. So she was like, she leans on my shoulder. She's like, "Oh my god, your shoulder is so comfortable. Thank you very much. You're a really really nice dude." I'm like, "Yeah." And then I went to the bartender. I was like, she goes, "Can I get my tab?" I was like, "I'll pay her tab." And then she was like, "Oh, you don't have to. Thank you." Yeah. And I'm like, "Yeah." Anyway, and like a couple moments passed by, and that guy comes back. And then I leaned over. I was looking at my friend. I didn't look at the guy yet. And then leaned to my brother's friend. I was like, "So there's a possibility I might get into a bar fight if anything else happens tonight between this girl and this dude I haven't seen yet." And then I turned around. This dude's like fucking 6'4", like 250 pounds, just pure muscle. I'm like, I might get into a fight. And my friend goes, my brother's friend goes, I mean, shit, man. If you get into a fight, I'll back you up. And then like fucking drunk coffee me when I was like, all right, that's cool, man. I think I can take him.
Yeah, that'd be a whole fucking David and Goliath story there, huh?
Yeah. So I found out that drunk me gets very, very fighty and is like willing to beat someone up over a girl.
I had a buddy that was like that. He but it wasn't like he didn't want to fight random people. He would want to fight his best friends. So it was pretty fucking infuriating. Like one day, he just got like plastered, and then and then he pushed me through my fucking closet at an apartment I was living in, and I was like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here before you get your ass thrown down. It's Brandon Williams.
Oh.
And yeah, it was a whole big deal. Yes, Raymond, they are inflated because I got tired of slapping myself 8 times on the screen. Thank you, Rye, so much. I appreciate it, big guy. I love you. First Sunday night, boys.
I don't have your chat open. Oh, there we go.
This was a plan I had. It was not a great plan to put them in there. They'll stay cold.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But at least they're not in the fridge, and our daughter can stop trying to grab them.
This is true.
So quick question about my video. Does it look like I have a green screen back there from the lighting? I feel like the camera has like the background just super focused where it looks just fucking fake.
I don't see a green screen or anything.
I mean, there's no green screen, but like it's perfectly lit in the back.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I will say.
Maybe it's the angle.
It may be the angle. And
it is definitely the angle.
Yeah.
And it's usually way worse than this.
Uh-huh.
It looks a lot better today. But also, I don't know. It feels like I'm filming an iCarly episode. I'm like looking down at the castmates. Anyway, I really do appreciate it. I definitely did need a shot because a lot of dumb shit just happened, and now we got it figured out, and now we're not having technical difficulties. It was great.
It was a great start to an episode.
Well, no, now that you mention it, if you look kind of at the edge of your chair, it kind of does look like a green screen.
Exactly, right? especially when I lean all the way back and like the light is just on me. It just looks so fucking fake because the light is perfectly lit.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Ryland's going absolutely ape shit over here.
He's gone
shots, boys. Thank you so much, Rye. I appreciate you, big guy. What are you doing, you madman?
What is that? 1, 2, 3? That's 3 shots. Right there.
Take that one. Lick it off the bottom.
I'm not licking it off the bottom.
Seductively, get more viewers.
Absolutely not. I don't want to see that.
Oh, I hit the bottom where it's just all alcohol.
So
yeah.
You did not watch the Super Bowl either, right?
No, I did not. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I generally don't care about the Super Bowl at all. I did see, however, the whole situation with The Weeknd.
What happened with the weekend? I know nothing about what.
He was the guy that that did the halftime show, right?
Yeah, he did like
Oh.
a bunch of stuff leading up to it months before.
He got plastic surgery within the months leading up to it so that he could do a bit on stage where it's basically like him changing over time.
I didn't think it was real plastic surgery. I thought.
Oh,
it was
it's
just...
real fucking plastic surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta look at this.
I didn't realize that.
From what I've seen,
thought
it was real. Anyway.
Yeah, I
'Cause
didn't think it was real. I thought it was just like prop.
Because he had a bunch of pictures on social media and stuff with bandages all over his face for like months now.
Yeah, well, he went to some kind of like award show or something like that.
He went to the
got an
DMAs.
award, and he had his face all taped up and stuff like that.
So it was either real or fake. I'm pretty sure it was. From what I heard, it was real. I don't know. Could be crazy. But yeah, so he did like his whole him changing into.
It was almost like method acting,
Yeah,
basically, because he had this planned out for a while.
Which all the old people hated on it. They're always gonna hate on it. It was more of an art piece than it was a performance, which is kind of weird.
It was basically a big like eye opener, kind of
Right.
exposing Hollywood, basically.
Really? That was the message?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So I kind of give props to him, man. That's a
Yeah.
ballsy move to do on the most televised performance of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like millions of people tune in to watch that.
I mean, he looks from the footage, he looks all right. Or from the photos, he looks all right.
Oh, I thought he looked whack as shit, bro.
I mean, I'm looking at a photo, so
Oh, he looked like. I mean, again, I didn't watch it, but I seen like the photos or whatever. He looked like. I don't know. He almost looked like the fucking Mask. Like it was like.
I think he had I'm pretty sure it was prosthetics because he didn't look like that at the performance.
When I
mean,
hope it was prosthetics.
to be honest, The Weeknd is a very unique looking dude anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah.
Now, again, I did see that on TikTok, so
Yeah.
take it for what it
And
is.
I feel like the most unique Super Bowl performance would probably be Michael Jackson's. I forgot which year it was.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that? Yeah, it's the one where he just stood there for like 3 minutes straight and just got like a standing ovation. And then
I did not know that was a thing.
yeah, this is like peak Michael Jackson before everything got too serious. I mean, this is like white Michael Jackson
Oh, okay.
when he's already did that. And then he goes, well, like there's a whole documentary about it. And then he was like, wouldn't it be cool if I just stood on stage, and I feel like my presence is so like intense that people would just applaud for me, even just for me being there. And they're like, yeah, that's pretty cool, Michael. And then the whole thing happens, and it's just an empty stage, and then boom, smoke, and then he jumps on the stage, and then he's just standing there.
For 3 whole minutes?
It was a long time. It was like 2 or 3 minutes.
If it's as awkward as like going to weddings and they play those awkward songs and the bride and groom just stare at each other for a whole minute, like if it was anything like that, like that's just
No, it was
awkward.
just Michael Jackson standing in like a very intense position, just staring at the crowd, and the crowd was just eating it up and fucking loving it because it's Michael Jackson. You look at a legend. That's a legend right there. And then the documentary plays like the behind the scenes shit, what's going on like in the mic room in the sound stage, and it's just, hey Michael, let's get the show on the road. Hey, come on, Michael, come on. and then Michael just starts singing, and it was one of the best shows.
To be fair, that sounds like a Michael-esque thing to do.
Yeah. No, I take it back. The best performance was Prince. Anyway, yes.
Do you remember Dale talking about his performance? So this is a guy that went to our school, older than us, and he was like performing on stage at like some big event or something like that. He's a really, really good musician. He was supposed to be playing the piano. So what he does is he comes out on stage, he sits down at the piano, everybody cheers, and then everybody sits back down. And then he sits in that chair for I think it was 4 or 5 minutes. And then he just gets up from his chair and then walks off stage, and that was his performance. It's basically like a weird form of music where it can never be recreated. It's the music is the sound that comes from the audience. So he just did that and then walked off stage. He was done.
Okay, all right.
It's a very Dale thing to do, though.
Somebody rip a big fart.
I feel like I heard that story before.
Yeah,
No.
it was like, I don't know. I heard it a bunch just because, it was for him to perform it. It was like a huge event for around here. And for him to perform at it was kind of wild. And then he just did that shit. So,
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I remember at the talent show, Boudreaux signed up to do a singing performance because he was up on the slot list, and then he gets and I was in FBLA at the time, so we coordinated the show, and also in the coordinators, and then or no, I was the curtain guy. I wasn't the coordinator. I just did the curtains, and so I was like, all right, cool, curtain time. Good luck, Boudreaux. And then he does the guy any grapes thing, and then he just stood there, said nothing, and just let the entire thing play, and then walked off the stage, and then standing ovation.
Gosh dang it, dude.
Yeah.
How bad did Miss Lunsford hate that one?
Miss Lunsford was annoyed.
Oh.
I think Miss Douglas and someone else was like, "Oh, he's gonna go." No, never mind. That was my favorite. I remember that vividly. Was Miss Douglas going? Oh, he's gonna? No, okay. And then she goes, "Okay, I guess that was it."
Ate grapes on a stage.
Yeah.
That's kind of incredible, actually.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I would have the balls to do something like that, to be honest.
No. I would now.
Yeah.
I remember when we did like the senior auction, like they were like, okay, next up is Landon. And then so I stand up on stage, or not stand up on stage, I walked into like, basically the entire school. And I looked right at Miss Douglas and like Miss Bruce, and immediately just like took off my hoodie and started taking off layers of clothing. And she was like, ah! She was like dying and enjoying it. I was like, if I could just seduce one of the teachers, I think I'll be fine.
Now, Miss Douglas is the same woman that seductively sang and danced to Santa Baby every year.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, and I loved it every time. It was great.
It was awkward as fuck every
It was
year.
awkward. But like looking back, do you realize how sexually charged that woman
Oh,
was?
it was very sexually charged.
Yeah.
The way them hips gyrated, baby, I don't know if we could be together if I were to see that again.
Gyrated. That's such a geriatric word. to
She
me.
was geriatric.
Mr. D was a very lucky man.
Mr. Douglas probably... Never mind. I don't want to get super weird with that.
No, I know exactly where you're going.
Big chillin', baby. Do you have any weird talent shows? Do you even do talent shows?
We're too cool for that, actually.
Wow.
I honestly don't. If we did, I did not partake. I didn't do anything that required me being on a stage and doing stuff for people. I was just kind of me.
You just sat there and chilled out?
Yeah, I'm just awkward. I'm not really in for being on the spotlight, kind of.
I mean, I was fucking awkward too, but I was always down, but like / afraid to fucking jump in there and do
I'm
something.
a pussy completely.
Mm-hmm.
I have too much anxiety for that shit.
Did you know that our elementary school that we went to as kids got sold, Landon?
Did they sell
Yeah,
it?
who bought it? Who bought it?
The town of Hartford bought it.
And what are they gonna do with
Oh,
it?
wow.
They are, so they sold the land that was, that's on, what do you say? The playground that's in there in Hartford right now.
Yeah.
They sold that land to Dollar General.
Oh, okay. Not Family Dollar?
I don't know if it was Family Dollar, but I heard it was Dollar General. I
That's
assume
good.
there has to be Family Dollar within miles now.
That's
They
smart
need
if they get one
to
of those.
they need to have like a dollar. They need to have like an actual whole house grocery store or something in
Yeah.
there.
Well, the one in Midland that they put in has
That's
a
still a
lot more
drive.
than...
That's still a drive for people that
Yeah.
live there, though.
I've heard it has a lot more regular food than like a normal Dollar General, so...
Oh yeah, that one. I usually whenever I drove down there last time, I went there like 2 or 3 times, and that was like super convenient.
I
I didn't have to.
been there yet.
I
with
know the
fucking
one that I
people.
went to in Lavecca had a lot of shit in there, like way more groceries and stuff like that than the Greenwood one did. It had like a whole like grocery area.
I would assume they should do that for
Yeah.
Hartford too, because they would make a crap load of money. Oh my
Oh.
gosh, Tony, thank you so much for the sub, baby boy.
I was
That's smart though on their part to have that down there. I'll take one.
Go on.
Yeah. I'm gonna regret it, but I'll do it.
Yeah, what's up?
So anyway, they bought the school so that they can move playground equipment over to that after they tear the school down. So.
Yeah.
They only bought it for $12,000.
Yeah, I saw something like a while ago. We were at the bar, and my brother was like, "Hey, how much money you got? What are you gonna do with your stimulus money?" I'm like, "I don't know. Fucking invest it for debt, because I'm broke." He goes, "Oh yeah,
Huge ass.
or he goes, or we can buy our school."
Yeah, you could have bought it. I mean, it was up for auction.
It was up for auction. Yeah. But
I didn't think that it was going to be a public auction, but it was.
It was public?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you could have literally bought it.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I would do with it.
I mean, you could have lived there.
Lived there?
That'd have been cool. Think about how.
Hell no.
You'd have like a 14-bed house.
I fucking clean that hallways. I don't want to fucking clean that shit again.
Well, I mean, remodel it.
Into what? Into a shitty.
I hated high school enough that I would not even want to live at the place where I had high school. Hell no.
I mean, I don't know. I seen a video on TikTok where somebody renovated a school that they bought.
Can you give me another one?
I think it'd be kind of cool. How much did it sell for? It sold for $12,000. $12K, Tony.
Did you just say that was one part of it though, or
that's the elementary?
Okay.
That was 11,000 too many.
Who bought it?
11,000 too many.
City of Hartford bought it. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's good for the community to preserve whatever that's left of that school because there's a lot of history in that school. There's a lot of history in the town, but I have no feelings towards that place anymore. So
I don't know. It was kind of a weird deal.
Yeah.
But we have a lot.
But I was making a Family Dollar reference because did you ever watch the Heart for Hartford documentary?
What?
9 shots have already been taken.
There was
I got I have 10 left.
10?
About 20 shots.
So yeah, what somebody was making a documentary, you said?
Someone made a documentary about Hartford, and it was called Heart for Hartford, and they made it during my junior or senior year. I forgot who did it, but it was some random dude. It's one of those guys. I can't find this video because I found out he deleted it, or at least privatized it on YouTube. And he had a YouTube channel where he described himself as an amateur filmmaker. And it was like this 50-year-old dude. I don't know who this guy is. I've never seen this dude before. But he did a documentary called Heart for Hartford that explained everything about the town. And I was reading his thing. But basically, it was a shitty documentary that involved literally no one that was relevant to the town of Hartford.
That's so odd.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then so, I don't know. And it was showing the mayor at the time. That was the dude that literally did nothing the entire time.
I'll do 3 for that price, buddy. We're haggling in chat here. I need to.
I feel like I'm at a fucking yard sale.
We're haggling, baby.
Jesus.
I don't know how to add the chat to this because I'm using. So since the last time that we've done this, I've had to switch from Streamlabs OBS to OBS Studios.
Yeah.
So everything's way different, and I've been trying to figure it out. I think I have a lot of good things now that I didn't have before. I think it looks better in general. There's some stuff that I just don't know how to add. Tony, my price was final, baby.
Oh my god.
I want subs, damn it. I want to look cool to all the kids. Get a hype train. So yeah, I think it'll be better in the long run, but I don't know. It was just a lot to learn. Which now I have like transitions and stuff whenever I switch to scenes, which you've seen.
It looks good. Your stream looks a lot better lately.
I think and then I got the internet figured out. The internet was kind of dog shit for a while.
Mhm.
So it's for the most part it's fixed now, but I don't know.
That's
I
good.
just had a lot of complications, and I kind of didn't stream for a few days because I was so mad about it. And I was
Mhm.
trying to figure everything out, but we back, baby.
That's good.
I do want to play Resident Evil again, though.
Yeah,
I
I
had a
totally
lot of
down.
fun.
It was very fun. I was super exhausted at that time. I was also dying because of the whole me drinking a lot of alcohol situation.
Yeah, you did drink a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, there's a day I realized I went on a 6-day bender and I didn't realize it.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, so that day I got really fucked up. That was 5 days of me not drinking, plus I forgot to eat that day too. And I worked out and I walked to work.
People like me don't forget to eat, so never.
Well, there's days where I'm super busy. Once you live like in the city where you have a really fast lifestyle, you tend to forget to eat.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna guess that's Tony, who has made an account
Hi, Marcus.
specifically for this.
How are you, Marcus?
Thanks for the freaking tipperoonie, big guy. I appreciate it.
You can give me another
Hey,
one of those,
Marcus.
please.
Welcome to the stream, Marcus. Thanks for coming in, man. But yeah, I don't know. Our YouTube is kind of growing now. We have, on average, about 100 views per video, which is not a lot, but
Awesome.
it's a lot better than what it was.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
better
think
than
we're about to
Farmhouse.
start pushing out onto different platforms more,
Mm-hmm.
and then grow the YouTube second-handedly.
Yeah.
We did an advertisement thing for YouTube, so we put in some money, not a lot, but a little bit of money,
Mm-hmm.
and we advertised like our channel trailer that I made.
Mm-hmm.
We got like 4 subs from it. I don't know if it was specifically from that, but we got 4 subs about the time that we put that out. So I don't know. We're getting there. At some point, I hope to be there, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are growing, and you guys are actually putting a lot. You guys actually have a group to actually put effort into it too.
right.
I'm doing well, Marcus. I'm just barely surviving.
Because Farmhouse, it was mainly only you that was putting a lot of effort into it.
Actual facts.
Consistency.
And this is coming from the guy who tried and then had to deal with a bunch of shit on the side and left.
Yeah, life
True.
sucks sometimes, and it kicks you in the balls.
Yes, it
And
does.
it's hard to get up sometimes.
Girl, preach. Yeah, and they didn't hear from me for like a year and a half. That whole ass disappeared.
You did straight disappear.
Yeah.
Seth knows about people disappearing in his life. I
Yeah.
ghosted him for a year.
Oh yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Let's see it, Tony. But yeah, you can
can-
you go right on ahead and tell that one.
You? Katie?
Hmm?
I guess that's just
But yeah, I completely get like dropping off the face of the earth. Mental health, that happens for sure.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
just kind of get in a funk and you just don't want to be social and you just, yeah.
Yeah. I still distance myself from a lot of people. And a lot of things now, yeah.
Yeah. I completely, I get like that too. Like I just kind of get into the depression mode and usually most of my people that know me, they know when I'm getting like that and they're like super understanding and here for it. And they're just like, I'm here for you. And that's all I need because I'm that kind of person. Like if I want to talk about it, I'll fucking talk about it. But if I don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it. And the more you try to push me to talk about it, the more it bugs me and irritates me. And luckily the people that know me and have known me for years, they know that I'm like that. So they know like, they're like, okay, we just gotta, she'll come to us when she wants to kind of thing. I don't know if you're like that or not, but that's just how I am.
Oh no, I just whole ass distance myself from everyone and just like basically just isolated myself in an apartment or in my apartment and only went to work. And like, yeah, it was like, what was it? I think I had 5 months left on my lease at my apartment, and then by that, I think all my stuff happened in either August or September, and then I didn't clean my apartment for like 3 months because I just the whole ass just disappeared and just like was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then by the time like I like woke up and wanted to get my shit together, there was like fucking like maggots and mold going everywhere in my apartment, all my fucking appliances,
Mhm.
and I was like, well, I guess I got, and there was like and then my fucking entire kitchen was just filled with trash bags and just trash. And then like at that point I was like, I gotta fucking do something, and I just snapped out of it and just cleaned my entire apartment. And
It's
it
so
felt
crazy
great.
how like one little thing like that can kind of just trigger you into like a better mood and kind of light a fire in your ass.
Yeah.
Kind of funny how little things like that.
Which thank God for like my friends / coworkers when I was at that time who like actually who fucking like try to talk to me and try to help me out. So I was like, God damn. I'm so glad to have like these people, like the people that was there for me at the time.
It means
And
a
like
lot.
yeah, it fucking helped.
I also have a mini Seth to deal with, Marcus and Tony, so that's even worse.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, surviving both of them it's pretty exhausting. But yeah, I completely understand. It's important to have people like that are like super understanding and like you know, they're just there. Like it's always comforting.
Uh-huh.
Especially like if you're like going through like a heartbreak or you lost somebody close to you or something like that. Like I am often that person because I've dealt with it myself that I'm not going to ask them how they're doing because you know they're not doing well. I'm just that person that's just kind of like, I'm here if you want to talk. I'm here if you just want to sit down in silence, because I had a few friends that did that with me, that just sat with me and did not talk. And they just treated me like a normal person, I guess you would say, instead of like a fragile, broken person. And then just having those avoidable questions that are constantly, or those statements that are constantly being said, like, how are you? You'll be okay. Give it time. Like those, like, you just need somebody to validate your feelings and just like have your back and be on your side. And that's always like super nice to have.
And it's always nice to have a gay friend too.
I miss my gays. I really do. My two gays that I was really close with, they had a really dirty breakup, and so one of them, like, he lives in Northwest Arkansas, so me and him talk occasionally, but he busts his ass working all the time, and the other one I don't really talk to at all, because he and I, basically Alex was our glue, because I was close to Alex, and Alex was my guy. And Dylan was awesome and amazing too, but me and Alex just had that bond because he's who I knew the longest, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like we should switch to the happier topic because Seth looks like he's dying inside.
It's better than talking about Hartford that I know nothing about.
Yeah, chat was just giving me shit, so.
Yeah, I saw
that. No,
I'm burning up right now from all these damn Jello shots.
Yeah, I wish I'd had somebody, back when because we've been through a lot, but like in my childhood and everything. If I would have had somebody that actually would have tried to validate my feelings rather than tell me like, "Oh, it'll be okay. You can get through it. Just you just gotta get through it. You'll be all right." That's fucking unhelpful and makes no difference.
Absolutely.
And has no effect on my mental state.
Yeah.
And then, like, you'd have, like, because
that message that they're saying is basically telling you, like, you just need to suck it up and deal with it. And, like, instead of, like, feeling your feelings
and cope with it
and trying to cope with it in a healthy way and not fucking repress it and keep a hold of it and it fuck you up down the road, basically.
Yep.
And then it didn't help that we were from, like, a really religious... We're in a religious area, and then my family was religious. So then it was like, oh, he's in a better place. He's with God now. And it's like, okay, well, that doesn't fucking help me right now, does it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's super redundant, Marcus.
Yeah.
One of the most popular lines that a lot of people have.
one I heard fucking over and over again was fucking, oh, look at you, woe is me. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, if I hear that again, I'm gonna fucking throw myself off this patio.
I hate the one where people are like, it could be worse.
Yeah.
And it's like, it could be worse, but
Yeah.
this is the worst that it is for me right now. Like,
Yeah.
don't invalidate that shit. I hate people that invalidate other people's feelings. It pisses me off.
Mm-hmm. Which one benefit of me moving up here is I think I know my personality's changed a lot since then. I've noticed that. Well, it's also just the area I live in now, the people I have to deal with. I went from always trying to beat around the bush and trying to be super nice to be like now I'm just like super fucking blunt and like grumpy. Like my temper is super shorter than what it used to be.
I'm an old ass man and I act like a bitter old man all the time. Katie can vouch for this. I will, dude. I have no fucking patience when we're out in public for dumb people at all.
Yeah, that shit pisses me off. I'm sorry. My mom did that same shit.
Yeah.
My mom, anytime something's going on with me, she always says, we'll put you on the prayer list at church and we'll pray for you. Jesus. And I'm like, yeah, that's going to help because you've been doing that for years now and my life's still a fucking mess. Still a shit show.
We're okay, puppy.
She wants to go to bed and she wants mommy to go to bed, huh? This dog is obsessed with me.
She's just like blatantly staring up into your face.
Yeah, she is obsessed. Like when we had everyone over Saturday night, I usually go to bed at like 8:30 because Elise wakes up at God knows when, and she was like so ready to go to bed and she just kept staring at me and like you could tell she wanted to go to bed and she's like, why the fuck are you still up?
And she's like super fucking sarcastic. She'll just go,
she huffs and puffs.
And you're like, yes, we get it. A little short. Anyway, you're coming down soon, right?
You said June or July.
Yeah, June or I'm gonna try to go for. I will try to aim for early June.
Exactly.
Yeah, early. Oh yeah, Marcus is over here actually the entire time. I acknowledge him, but he's over here spitting facts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I've dealt. It's not. I've been to churches and stuff like that, and I've never had a good experience, and I haven't been since my grandpa died. That was a lot of the reason why I don't go anymore, is because how people were treating me as he was sick and passing. Because I helped take care of him, and a lot of people at the church were like, why aren't you at church? And I'm like, I'm taking care of my dying grandfather. They're like, well, you still need to be at church. And I'm like, fuck you. No, I don't. My family comes first. This man's raised me his whole life. He didn't have to. And I'm going to take care of him until he fucking dies. So you can kiss my ass. And I've not been to church since. And that was back in 2009.
Yeah, there's times where religion.
Yeah. I don't know, Marcus. Katie, when are we going to Wisconsin?
Every time I hear the word Wisconsin, I just think of that 70s show.
I would want to go. Where were they from?
I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm a little bit feeling those Jello shots right now.
I want to go wherever that was filmed. I
doubt it was filmed there in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I know. But like the town that it was based off in. I want to go to Wisconsin. Marcus always tells me to come up to Wisconsin, go fishing and stuff like that. Need to do it. Once you graduate, Marcus, I'll be there.
Dude, so much money. Yeah, that'd be cool to be able to go up there.
Double cheeked up on a Monday afternoon, bro. What are you on about? Because I got red cheekies?
Yeah, my face is like...
Well, I mean, I don't know.
This isn't nothing compared to what I was Saturday.
I'm Asian. This naturally happens to me. What's your guys' excuse?
I'm Indian, so my red skin just comes out.
I'm a pussy, and I just get red when I drink, and I get hot.
Fair.
It does get hotter here than this room, though.
My lazy eye hasn't came out yet, so I feel like that's like the indicator when you know I'm fucked up, is when my lazy eye comes out.
I'm like contemplating whether to take out this hoodie or not, because I just finished these 2 drinks, and I'm like, I kind of want to take it off, but I'm wearing a tank top underneath, and I don't look good in a tank top.
That's
But
funny.
I am sweaty underneath here. I've been walking so much, and I have to walk more tomorrow because I don't like walking. I don't like driving in the snow because
Hmm.
bad roads and shit like that. And I've already been in like 2 or 3 accidents and a close call, like up here with the fucking snow because I had to drive at 3 in the morning in the snow
Nope.
because that was my job. And then so I'm glad I got a job where I work like at like a 30-minute walk distance. So because of that, I've been walking a lot lately, and it's been very relaxing.
I mean, it's probably good for you too, to be honest.
Actually, yeah, I feel no, I feel like I'm dying every day because I'm fucking walking in the snow and running because I'm late and I'm hungover. Usually, most of the time when I'm running to work.
I'm just, man, I don't know how you could walk that far being hungover. When I'm hungover, I don't feel like doing shit.
Yeah, that fucking day when I was like super fucking hungover, and it was like 8 in the morning, and I was like, I gotta walk to work. I gotta make it at 9 o'clock, and I was at the point where I was like, fuck it, I don't care if I'm late. I'm just gonna walk to work and I make it on time. I'm like, oh shit. But even though that, I was still fucking dying.
Did you throw up on your way?
No, I didn't. I was tempted to. Like, I
The
just
cold
want.
air probably helped a little bit too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How
Like,
much snow did y'all get up there?
oh yeah. Like, it's only like a couple of inches. It's not bad. But Midwest isn't like fully prepared for snow and stuff like that. Same as the South, they're not usually prepared.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like 2 or 3 inches, honestly, and
About all I got.
yeah, that's about all I got too.
Stupid dick jokes.
I loved looking into the camera and watching my wife's face go from trying to figure out the joke to understanding it.
I know
Yeah.
immediately anything
Son of a
that
bitch,
comes
that's
with
funny.
measurement, you're always
There's
going
a-
to say something about it.
I always say it at work too. I would go up to a bunch of people. I'll say, "Hey, is this pan 6 inches?" Because all the farthest I know is only 3. That's insinuating I do have that I do have a 3-inch penis. I don't. It's smaller.
Oh yeah, Marcus, you never sent me pictures, by the way. I was kind of disappointed. But Marcus said they had like several feet of snow. Like he was having to shovel every few hours.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the north for you.
Yeah.
I would love to. I just want to be in that for like a little bit.
No, I
Just
like
for a
to
little
look
bit.
at snow. I'm not much of a being in it type of girl. I like to look at it and just like stand outside and be there, but not
Well,
like playing.
I do
and
enjoy
stuff.
walking in the snow though. That's one thing I actually do enjoy out of this. Like while it's snowing, like not like heavy snowfall,
Mhm.
but just like what I have right now. And like there's a little bit of snow on the ground. The roads are bad enough for me not to drive, but I'm just like walking. There's not that many cars out. So today I just walked to a grocery store with my backpack and went to go get stuff to make dinner for tonight. And I went to a boba shop that was next door and got boba and just walked home. That was my day today, and it was great.
It must be nice to have stuff like that close in walking distance.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Perks of living in the city.
I remember going up to Utah on a vacation, and that was one of my favorite places I've ever been because it was like, dude, there were feet of snow in a lot of places, like several feet. Like it would go up to like my mid thigh, and dude, it was just so much fun. Everything was just gorgeous. There was still snow falling from the air. All your steps made cool noises. It was just beautiful. I mean,
All that crunch.
we were just sledding down hills for like hours for fun, and then you're like, oh shit, it's 6:30. We need to go eat. I mean, you got out there at like 12. I mean, you don't really get that cold because you're getting like you kind of get acclimated to it after a bit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun, man. If you ever go up there, you need to go. I don't know what they call it, but I think it's basically big inner tubes, and you lay on it. I would call it tubing. I don't know, because tubing for us is like water.
I think it is tubing.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. So you would just it was like a ski lift. It was basically like a ski lift on the ground. You would just hang onto a bar, and it would pull you up the side of this mountain. And you'd get up to the top, and it was like a massive inner tube. And you would get on top of it, and we would like grab each other's ankles. So we would create a line of like 4 or 5 people, and as you would go down, the rubber from the inner tubes would smack together, and you basically got longer and longer. Dude, we were getting some crazy speed off of that. You would just fly like, I mean, they had a barrier from whenever it was supposed to end, and they would have like a 300 to 500 foot barrier, like, or distance between that and the barrier. And dude, we would smack that barrier every time they got onto us. Dude, we were having a fucking blast. Snow tubing. Dude, it honestly, if you ever get a chance to go up there for a vacation, do it whenever it's snowing and go snow tubing with some friends. It's freaking fun, man.
My next trip I actually really want to do is go back to Vancouver when it snowed, because I went to Vancouver in the summer, so it was like kind of rainy, but it was like nice. It was.
I've never been out of the country.
I've been once, and I almost got denied back because I fucked up at customs.
What did you do?
Not at customs, but So yeah, so when you go to any other country, going in is amazing. I went to Canadian customs. They're like, "Oh, business or pleasure? Oh, for pleasure. Oh, welcome to Canada. It's awesome. Have fun. Are you sure this is Canada? Because there's a lot of Asian people around here." I think we went a few hours too far. I think we're in the Far East, but yeah, because there are a lot of Asian people in Vancouver. I found out, and it was awesome. I felt like home. But coming back, I went to we were staying in line, and the people for the USA customs, they're fucking mean. I handed them my passport, and then and my boarding ticket, and they're like, "All right, you're going to the US?" I'm like, "Yes." "Why?" I went, because I live there. Is that an acceptable answer? Okay, move on. And then behind me, it was me, my aunt, and then my aunt's mom. And my aunt's mom doesn't speak English, and the only things that she had to prove her thing, or like she has a passport, but she has she needed to show her boarding pass, but it was on her daughter's phone. And then she was in the same line as me, and then she was like, "Just show this." She's like, "Just show this, and you're gonna be okay." And then, but when she walked away, the screen locked, and we didn't know the passcode to get in the phone.
Shit.
And then, so as I was walking off, I turned around to make sure that she was fine. And then they're like, "Can we see your boarding pass?" She goes, and she was like trying to point at the phone. She wasn't really sure what to do. And I walked over. I was like, "Oh, sorry." I was like, "Sorry, this is my great aunt. She's with me. Her boarding pass is on her phone. This is her daughter's phone, and her daughter's actually a couple of people down the line. She's the Asian lady in the purple jacket." And I look over. I went,
Like,
"Oh shit!
Asians
There's another."
purple jacket.
I was like, "Oh shit! There's an Asian couple in the purple jacket." Shit! This is gonna go down. And then so there's a two old Asian couple. One's in the purple jacket. Is the lady, and then right next to us. So they're just showing their boarding pass and stuff like that. And then those guys, or the guy that was helping them, or the custom guy went from immediate nice to them to, "Do you know them? Do you know these people? Do you know these people?" I went, "Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to. I'm a Canadian now. This is great." And luckily, two rows over, my aunt looks over. She goes, "What the fuck?" and walks over. She's like, "What's going on?" and diffuse the situation. So thank God for that. The U.S. people, U.S. customs, assholes.
I worked in an airport for a bit, and I can say that they all the ones that I ever met were pretty big dicks, and they weren't even like customs people. They were just like TSA.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh son of a bitch. What?
Oh shit.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm taking the rest of these shots.
All right.
I'm maxed out.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Big old goof. Oh, rip. Okay. But yeah, I think, I don't know, man. You could have just been a Canadian. Honestly, I probably would have went for it.
Here's the thing. I loved Vancouver. Vancouver was great. I wish I had more time to explore. There's good-looking people. There's a lot of Asians. I felt like I was like right at home. There was a lot of beautiful sights to see. I was grabbing the water. But yeah. If I have money, I would love to go back. And I can drink now, so that'll be great.
Static, you're an absolute madman, by the way. Thank you.
Also, yeah. Poggers in the chat for Static if you guys have pogs. I don't know. I don't know Twitch lingo. That's something I want to point out. That's why I don't.
Poggers right.
I did. Okay, that's great. I know, like, I don't know how to raid. I don't know how like to do any of this shit for Twitch, to be honest. All I know is to turn on the camera and act like a simp for like an hour straight for anyone that comes in. That's basically my Twitch experience.
So Twitch is weird, man. It took me a long time to kind of get most of the stuff down. And even then, I'm an old ass man when it comes to Twitch.
Yeah.
I still sound like a fucking idiot most of the time.
All right, let's take this off for a little bit. I'm getting a little bit too sweaty.
If you need to get out of here,
I
baby,
really
you can.
am. I'm regretting that melatonin I took. I should have waited.
Love you.
Oh, it feels so much better.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm a fatty.
No, you're good. So yeah, I gotta take a bunch of these.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Landon.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
oh, nobody can see it yet. Oh man, we lost out on a bunch of views from your showing your pecs.
Oh really?
Right, love you, babe. Good night.
Love you too. That melatonin. Come on, Ella.
Oh, we can't say simp anymore? What happened?
I don't know. Can you not?
Simp is TOS?
Oh, nice. I wonder who took that down. No, I'm not going to bed. Oh, you're talking. Okay, yeah.
I think it rhymes with Okie Kane.
Huh?
I think it rhymes with Okie Kane.
Oh yeah.
A very top Twitch, which honestly I don't have a problem with her. I'm like a lot of people because you know me. I'm like super into YouTube, and I know like a lot more YouTube stuff. I know a lot more YouTube stuff than I do about Twitch. And a lot of the people over there, like all the fucking drama people, are like, anytime Pokimane just something slightly contradicting, they're just like, Pokimane's a fucking hypocrite. And I'm like, God damn, guys, just fucking. I mean, yeah, her fucking chat sometimes a fucking nightmare because it's guys. Oh, if you just okay.
I don't know. There's such a weird double standard when it comes to people like that, though, because people like Alinity. I don't know if you remember this, but
oh yeah,
Alinity threw her fucking cat across the room.
It was a dog,
like violently.
Yeah, she yeeted her dog up.
And I think she did something else similar to that. I don't remember what it was. Just live on Twitch and never got banned or anything. But then you have people like Dr. Disrespect who literally get on a stream and are just streaming. And because somebody says something in their chat, their whole thing gets banned.
Yeah, that's why I like YouTube's thing. Like YouTube has its own problems, like problems of their own. Like, you literally say something slightly off or something in the background happens, and it's just instant demonetization.
Yeah,
but I like. It's not like I don't have like. It's not that I don't like having a live audience. It's just I like having. I feel like I'm more free when I know that no one's watching me at that moment.
Yeah, I feel that.
And it's just
It's something about the connection for me. It makes me feel better knowing that there's people there. You don't feel alone, you know what I mean?
It's like an instant gratification that someone is immediately there watching your content right now for Twitch. I totally understand that. But I think there's some excitement to spending a lot of time editing a video,
right,
and putting your heart and soul into it, and then posting it. And if it's a gamble, if people watch it or not, I really enjoy that part. I mean, sadly, all the content I made before didn't really get that type of traction, but I wasn't playing the game right. But I saw that my video recently hit 11,000 or 11K views. So That
11,000.
yeah, I hit 11,000 the
Son
other
of a
day.
bitch.
It's because the only reason, like, I'm not really proud of that because
I would be.
I'm happy 11,000 people found my video and watched it, but like for me, I made a reaction video, and making a reaction video to me, it feels like cheating. That's what it felt like for me. It felt like I won by cheating for me.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta look at where yes, Marcus, we're talking about you. You just gotta look at like the kind of the format that it is that YouTube was for a while was just reaction videos, and it wasn't people like I'm not talking about people like Cody Ko and Drew Gooden and people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about people that would literally just watch a video and like go, during the video and say almost nothing, and it would just get a fucking millions of clicks. That shit was insane to me, man.
There's a YouTube channel that I found recently because honestly, sometimes I really do like watching reaction videos because there's parts of a song like I like watching more like the Korean R&B or like those Korean music reactions because I love watching someone's outside perspective, like watching from an outside perspective because I know anything I watch I would instantly go, oh my god, that's so fucking awesome. I'm like, what do other people like think? That's why I wanted to make that Korean hip hop video. And so there's this girl. The title of the video is literally this video or like this like actual like title video of the thing. Watching this video while eating a mango. And it's literally her eating a mango, commenting on it, and watching it. I'm like, this, and I look at the views. It's like 10K views. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's kind of genius.
I put my heart and soul. I fucking had to go. I spent like 2 days trying to get that, or like watching your video and Ray's video or like webcam put together all on that. Like it just made me think of all the problems I had to go to editing that video.
Yeah.
And then
she just straight uploaded a raw footage.
Yeah, it was a raw footage of her eating it and just having the video like in a corner, just watching it. And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm right?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
God dang it, dude.
I'm not mad, but I'm slightly annoyed.
I feel like I'd have been annoyed.
But at the same time, it's still coming from a guy who just made a reaction video and just had like a Discord call. Like editing that is not bad. Like, well, it was still a pain, but like it's still easy content for easy views.
I real quick, Static. I owe you 4 shots. I'm gonna make a mixed drink at some point during this or after this, one or the other.
If you want to honor it, we can go 30 minutes more.
Okay. Do you want to keep the audience entertained for a couple minutes while I go get this stuff?
Yeah, sure. I have the chat up. I can talk to them. Chat, what's up? How's it going? Marcus, how you doing tonight? And yes, you are correct. The dumbest shit does get clicks. Yeah, that's how I feel. And I feel like a lot of the video now, or like the videos now are just like re-uploads of TikTok, to be honest. And then like, I don't like, because I remember when Vine was happening, and a lot of Viners and Vine content was bleeding into like the YouTube space. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Just put like stay in your lane. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff to rant about YouTube, but at the end of the day, I still fucking love YouTube. I'm tired. I'm doing good. I had a long and productive day of waking up and walking to the grocery store. Sorry, I'm stretching. I'm not trying to flex. And yeah, I have to say honestly, I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I'm not a big fan of TikTok because I feel like a fucking boomer anytime I'm trying to think like what or trying to understand what TikTok is. So like I feel so old whenever I talk to people that's only like a couple of years younger than me. Like I'm like, what is TikTok? Is it just like Vine? And even saying Vine makes me feel old. I'm like, is this how like our parents felt when they're trying to tell people what cassette players were. Yes, I had a. Yes, I'm stretching, okay? And also whenever I have drinks in me, I always this is like my natural position whenever I'm drinking. I'm always doing this or like this or just like nodding. That's how you know when I had a bit too much to drink. By me, in the KC area, I think it's like 15 degrees. I'm pretty sure you guys are in the negatives by now. Yeah, let me check the weather for me. Weather is...
Alright, I'm back, baby.
Yeah, 8 degrees. 8 degrees in my area.
It's supposed to get to like 2 degrees here, which is real unnatural.
Yep. Yeah, this weird-ass winter storm came in.
Alright, baby. Here we go. I will now reveal my favorite drink of all time. And this is my recipe that I generally don't give out. This is a 16-ounce cup plus some. I usually do...
I'm gonna piss. Your turn.
I usually do 12 ounces of amaretto. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Static. You better enjoy this because this could go south very quickly. Anyway, 12 ounces of amaretto. That's a lot. That's a lot of alcohol, boys.
You say you got amaretto?
And then just some sweet and sour mix to finish that off. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got the trifecta. Hold on. We have, here we go. Propel. Vape. Hold on, that was gonna get burnt. I had to do it halfy. We're gonna do a fully. You get a bonus. And then finish it off with a good slap. Ooh. I couldn't find the lid for this, so we're gonna be very gentle here and give it a good old shake. Let's do this.
Look at that, your first bartending show. I think you're gonna be fit to do your own cooking show.
I may have just got some on the floor.
Oh, gotta mess up
I
sometimes.
didn't have a lid for this. So,
That's the wrong side.
I tried to make one. Put a little bit of ice in it. I'll clean this all up later. Anyway, got a big thing. Let me go wash my fucking hands real quick.
Damn, I was hoping he could carry that for like the next 5 minutes. I was just chilling here and smoking. Shit. How y'all doing? Well, the bathroom's just right there. I know that because I fucking vomited in that place. There he goes.
Alright, we're good. Little wet spot on the floor. Whole fucking thing on the floor. No, look. I got most of it in the glass.
That's your whiskey sour, right?
It's an amaretto sour.
Amaretto sour. Sorry.
Oh, so good. It's really good. I just got a little choked up. Anyway, it's my favorite drink of all time. Very, very good. Now we got more slaps. Oh my god, that one hurt a lot.
One more, boy. One more.
That was 3.
Oh, was that 3? I thought there was a 4th one up there. Did you already do that one?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Never mind. Was that when I was pissing?
Damn, Sag's coming in here with all his fucking channel points. I'm glad I raised that. I doubled the points that it takes to slap me.
Really?
For that reason and that reason alone. So that I don't get absolutely fucking punished. Anyway, let me get that out of there.
Well, there you go. One more.
Anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. I was thirsty. Static, how many channel points do you have? It has to be ridiculous. You're in almost every single stream. For like most of the stream. Anyway, man. I don't know. YouTube's at a weird spot. I used to really be into the whole YouTube scene. And loved everything about it. And it's kind of what I grew up watching. And it made everything better. And made life easier. But now, we're kind of at the weird section of YouTube where... And not just YouTube, but like Twitch and stuff, where everyone's trying to monetize everything, and they're being so strict on all the rules, and cancel culture is massive. So you have to be so careful on everything.
Which is why the show I'm writing, or the shows that I'm writing, which I don't care, like where I'm just like I don't care about being monetized. Well, I just really want to create the content I want to make. Like I want to do I want to do something that we would do when YouTube was in 2010 or 2008.
Right.
You know, when it first came out and it had that same little energy. But I want to do it in a very modern sense of what we have now. You know,
nothing like Filthy Frank, right?
Huh?
Nothing like Filthy Frank.
Yeah, I won't stoop that far. But I want maybe Eric Andre is the most I'll ever go.
I mean, I used to watch their stuff every now and then, and more or less, I watched iDubbbz and Max Mofo. Max Mofo Pokemon, let me specify. And then I was like, oh, I wonder, everybody always talks about the videos and stuff they did before this. I'll go watch them. And I was like, holy shit, how did they ever get famous for doing this? They were doing Twister with freaking... They were basically killing themselves on video, bro. They were freaking slamming shit into each other and beating each other with food and putting thumbtacks on each other's feet and stomping on them and stuff like that. It was like a weird Jackass version-esque thing.
The how-to guys were part of that group too.
Yeah. I have to ask you a question since you mentioned how-to. Do you know who? Son of a gun. Something Souls. He hangs out with all them. And he always has the Dark Souls mask on. And he's never revealed his face.
No, I do not. Oh, I don't really know much about that group, honestly.
Oh, okay. Anyway, one of those guys never revealed his face. Has crazy amounts of subs. And he put a video on TikTok the other day, and he said it was his real face, but it looked fake. And I just don't. Oh, Swagger Souls. That's what it was.
Oh, I didn't know Swagger Souls was with them.
And he's one of their friends. And so he put a face reveal out, and I don't know if it was a real face reveal or not. Anyway, I don't know. People have been bugging him for 10 years about it. And he either did or did not show his face. And I can't believe it was him, even if it was him, because it had been so long since he had done one. I look toasted. Yeah, a little bit now. Yeah. I mean,
he's gotten a lot of drinks in him since then. I'm the baby only dealing with 2, and now I'm drinking water.
I mean, yeah, Katie took, 3 of these, and then I had the rest. So, now we're on a mixed drink. Thanks again, Static. But we got them out of the fridge, so it was worth it. But yeah, Swagger Souls. Thank you, Marcus. Anyway,
I never seen much of his content. What did he do mainly?
Swagger Souls is just gaming videos, but his voice is very nice. It's very sultry, nice, deep.
Nice and deep.
Yeah, kind of never mind.
Man. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Fucking voices got me. Deep voices. Something I do not have. I have a very light, airy voice, which is funnier because I have a slightly deeper voice than my brother.
Barely.
Yeah.
Like if we were talking on the phone, I probably wouldn't be able to recognize if it was you or your brother.
You can kind of recognize. I have a slightly southern accent compared to
Yeah,
him.
your accent's definitely different.
Yeah, my
That may
accent's
be the
very
giveaway.
different. Yeah.
But for everybody interested, we are going to try and get some smaller streamers in here as part of an interview, like a small interview at the beginning, and then just hang out and do what we normally do, like right now. That's my plan anyway. So it'd be kind of like ask them questions like, what do you normally stream? Stuff like that. Like little basic questions, just to kind of get everybody warmed up. You know what I mean?
I did talk to Charby.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What'd she say?
She's super busy, but she was trying to coordinate when would be a perfect time to get back on. Yeah.
I sent out 2 messages today to different small streamers. I haven't heard back yet, but I mean, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah.
Are we doing an episode next week, or are we gonna wait 2 weeks?
That's up to you. I'm off basically every Monday. So if you want to get us back on track in our consistent schedule, or if you want this to be the new Mondays to do it,
Right.
I'm totally fine with it.
We might do one next week. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
If we get a guest, we'll do one next week. If not,
Yeah.
we'll just wait till next week.
Yeah. We should.
So basically what I'm saying is if anybody is listening to this and you know of a small streamer who would want to be on, or you are a small streamer who would want to be on, please just DM me on Discord or whatever.
And not just streamers, YouTubers, musicians, anyone that's like anyone that's just in our level who just wants to create content, just want to share their minds. I'll totally be down. Yeah. Because I'm always about supporting like small streamers and small content creators.
Right. And I think it's really beneficial for like small people like this to get together and kind of share audiences. And then, like if you have 100 subs and I had 100 subs and we both shared on a podcast, like, hey, I'm doing this podcast, blah, blah, blah. Then all the people that follow me and then all the people that follow you can culminate. And then like I'll get some and then you'll get some. You know what I mean? Kind of that deal. That's kind of the whole point of what the group we started was in the beginning for anyway. No, I have not checked my snap lately, Talon. But I will after this. So yeah, I think I'm really going to try and push more towards doing that. Because I think this would be a good space to do stuff like that anyway.
Oh, yeah, it'll be.
We're literally just hanging out, so it would give people an opportunity to see what personalities are like anyway.
So it was.
Marcus said that was his editor and not his face on the Swagger Souls video. Okay, that makes sense.
A really funny face reveal I've seen on YouTube. There's a Korean hip hop reaction YouTube channel that I watch called Nun Reacts, and he's actually a big like Korean. He's like in the scene. He's actually really big for the reactor space, and then and so it's just a guy that wears like a nun mask, and he reacts to like a bunch of Korean music, and then like out of nowhere for like 3 years, no one has ever seen his face, and he goes, "I'm gonna do a face reveal," and he does this face reveal video, and he goes, and the title is just called "Nun Reactor Finally Shows His Face," and he slowly takes off. It's like it's him in the background, and he slowly takes off his mask. And it turns out that it wasn't a face reveal. It was gonna be him and like basically Korea's top rapper in the Korean rap game, and that's the guy that he was gonna interview next.
That's really funny.
Yeah,
I think there's some big power in people that can do that can just wear a mask for for that long or like hide their face or whatever for all their videos. I mean, I guess if you got famous, it'd probably be a really beneficial thing. People are still going to recognize you based on your voice, though. Like Swagger Souls is such a distinct voice, man. So I don't see a world in which, like, he just doesn't get recognized on the streets. Which he had talked about it before. He's always like, yeah, people sometimes will tell me, like, hey, you're Swagger Souls, aren't you? And he's like, never heard of that guy in my life.
I remember.
Trying to deny it.
You remember when FPS Russia, before he revealed that he was a fake character?
FPS Russia, bro. Yes.
Yeah. When FPS Russia, I remember someone was like, "Oh my god, there's this guy named FPS Kyle on there, and then he sounds exactly like how he would whenever he does like a fake Russian accent. He sounds exactly like FPS Russia." And like people were saying, speculating that's him. And I was like, I mean, FPS is on there. I mean, it's like it's all right there, and plus
Probably
the dude
so.
looks exactly like him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's him. And then finally, like FPS Russia came out the video, and he turns out he's just some fucking dude from the South.
He was from the South?
Have you heard FPS Russia's actual voice?
No.
Thick Southern accent.
Really?
Yeah.
I was fascinated with that guy, to be honest with you. I watched a lot of his videos. Just because, I don't know, he was a character, man. It was kind of funny.
Yeah. And all the videos. And he was really big, too, back then.
Dude, he had like 10 million subs or something at one point.
He had a lot. Yeah, he had a lot of subs. His content was like really entertaining. It was just like he was the best well-produced gun YouTuber, which even though which sucks now in this space, like gun YouTubers
Don't
are
exist. No.
viewed in a very negative light.
They're not monetized, I'll tell you that.
There's some that are monetized. Coleon Noor, he's monetized because he's like, and he's also like, he's actually like, he's big on the NRA or like he's big on the NRA scene, and he's like this, really, I don't know how to put it. He's good. All right, he's well produced. All his content's well produced. His voice is really nice and smooth. I love the way how his videos are produced. The only downside to him is he's very in your face about like Second Amendment rights, which get into politics real quick. I mean, Second Amendment is if it's in the Constitution, it's important to us as Americans. Yeah. But like he's like super in your face about it, and that's like the only thing I don't like about that dude. Like other than that, like there's not that many gun YouTubers anymore that are just like that had the big of not space, but like fluidity within the YouTube scene as FPS Russia.
He was everywhere, man.
Yeah, he was everywhere. He was in like video game trailers. He was in other people's channel. He was big in the Let's Play scene because he was a huge gamer. And then you just can't find someone like that because usually you'll find gun YouTubers in their own space. You'll find musicians in their own space. You'll find like drama people in their own space and shit like that. But like FPS Russia, he was just everywhere, and not many people could do that on YouTube.
And he was really funny.
And he was also fucking funny too.
So I think that helped a lot. It's just cool to watch a guy blow shit up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and the fact that he almost fucking died in one of his videos. Hey, have you seen the one where he shot he shot an explosive barrel from a car, and then the car door flew right by him and his camera guy, and slow-mo, it just narrowly misses both of them. And so that's why he shoots, and he looks back at the camera, he goes, holy shit! That was really close, because they almost got cut in half.
God dang, dude.
Yeah.
That's some like Final Destination shit.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, I feel that, man. I work in body shops all day long, so I get to hear all about gun everything all the time and all of our rides and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's great. Living in the South and working around body shops is... it's an interesting concept, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think... I don't know. We'll get together and talk about next week or whatever. But I think that should do it for this. We've been going for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, great to catch up with you, Landon.
Yeah, really great. Yeah, it's great to catch up with you two as always. I am really, really tipsy right now. I don't know if I only had 2 drinks. I'm trying to drink less. So
I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna try and play some Apex Legends tonight before I go to bed. So I did promise Static that I would play. So
yeah, I gotta see if my group if TRS is still doing anything. I think I'll join them and doing something. Oh fuck, my brother's starting to play Warframe too. Oh, all of us are on the Warframe kick right now. If you're ever interested.
Never played it.
It's very fun. It's very grindy. I figured it'd be in your scene. If you're ever down to download it.
Anyway, if you ever want to follow Landon on any of his platforms, you can follow him at.
You can find me on Twitch. Nope, never mind. I don't have my official link. You can find me on Sour Patty on both platforms, on Twitch and YouTube.
And then you can find me at General Seth117 on Twitch. We stream this every other Monday, except last week because I fucked up.
Yes.
And then you can find me on YouTube at the Hinklemen Project. We're at about 84 subs. Last time I checked,
84 subs? Nice.
Yeah, we got quite a bit. In like a week or so, I think we got like 8. Good night, Marcus. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night, buddy. So you can find me there. And I think that about does it. We have an Instagram now, and I think we have a Twitter too.
I also do want to say I actually do have another video coming soon that I'm working on.
Yes?
How
quickly do you think it'll be out?
But I'm fucking actually get time to fucking edit it. I'm trying to aim for hopefully in the next few weeks.
Okay.
It's the Resident Evil Outbreak video.
I'm excited for it. I want to see that game real bad.
Yeah.
So good. Nice. So yeah, you can find us there. And please come in and check out the podcast while we're live. We had a good run there for a while, then it kind of dipped down, which we got a few more people in today, so it was nice. But don't forget to check us out live, maybe 9 p.m. Central every other Monday.
Central.
This podcast goes live on YouTube usually about a week after it appears on Twitch. So if you want to be there first and you want to be in a video and chat with us live, feel free to do that. Anyway. Bye.
Bye.